It was a jam-packed day for the Falklands bowlers as day one of the lawn bowls competition began. First to take the rink was Ian Barnes facing Bermuda's David Leach in the men's singles. After a tough game, Ian succumbed to Leach 2-0.
Well, I came second out of two. I did lose to Bermuda's best player. He's an ex-England county player and was a bronze medalist in Guernsey 2 years ago. There are a couple of ends that I wasn't happy with, but everything else, I couldn't be disappointed. He was just a better player.
It was a family affair as over on rink 4, Ian's wife Sharon Barnes paired up with Chris Thorson to face Bermuda's Judith Barton and Tamara Leach in the women's pairs. A phenomenal effort this morning from the two first-time international competitors for the Falklands. Both Sharon Barnes and Chris Thorson kept their opponents Bermuda on their toes with a 1-point lead by end 4. Bermuda equalised, bringing the score to 3-3 by end 5. Bermuda then took a lead point by point until end 10, where the score stood at 8-4 to Bermuda. The Falklands ladies began to catch up towards the end, but they were just unable to equalise by the end of the game. The final score stood at 11-9 to Bermuda.
Relief to get the first one out of the way.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good to get the first one out of the way.
Yes.
A little bit disappointed with the loss, but it was a very close game, a very good game.
And we had some very good shots, didn't we?
Yeah.
It's some that didn't go our way, but pleased with some of the ones that we did manage to pull off. I think you just got to keep focused on, one bowl, one end, and when it hasn't gone right, just refocus, just start again. None of us try and bowl a bad bowl. We're trying with everyone to do our best, and if it doesn't go your way, you've just got to restart. Have another go.
I was just really happy at the overall performance. It's all a new experience for me, and playing with Sharon is brilliant. It's just pick up the experience as we go, learn from it, and adapt, I guess.
There was no time for sunbathing and sandwiches for Daphne or for Ormond as she took on Shetland's Anne Robertson over lunchtime. The first set was tricky, but the Falklands kept a 2-point lead early in the first half. However, after a gutter ball from the Falklands, Shetland slowly gained momentum, having scored 8 points by the conclusion of end 6. The Falklands did manage to catch up though, having scored 6 points by the end of the first set, but were just pipped to the post by Shetland as they secured a final score of 8 by the end of the set, leaving the scores at 8-6 to Shetland. The second set was close. Hope seemed far away in the first half of the set, with the Falklands unable to secure points. But despite an 8-point lead from Shetland by end 5, Falklands came racing back, gaining 2 points by end 6 and then a total of 4 points by end 7. However, Shetland just beat the Falklands with a final score of 8-7. A really good effort from Daphne Arthur Ormond.
Slightly disappointed I didn't win the second set. I put a ball in the ditch, and once that was gone I knew I couldn't win it, but I could have tied it. But overall I'm very happy because I lost by 2 in the first set and 1 in the second set, so I can only get better. The rink was very tricky for both of us, as you probably saw. You send it in a lovely line and then it would fly out. So from that we both had to play it, but I'm going to just take the positive from it, try and better my distance. My line was fairly good usually overall, so I feel more confident now. I was really nervous and worried about that ring. So.